I've learned 3 controversial lessons dating 10 out of 10 girls that I wish I knew when I was younger. The first one will totally surprise you. I used to think that beautiful girls were the most confident, self-assured, and secure people overall, but I was quickly mistaken, and I realized that the most beautiful girls actually have the most insecurities and problems. See, I've seen beautiful girls who've been cheated on in every single one of their relationships and have tons of insecurities about ever having a partner long term, ever feeling worthy of love, things like that. I've seen beautiful girls who've had a promiscuous past who are worried that no high value dude will ever take them serious because of it. I've seen girls who are concerned that their looks are gonna fade and that no one's gonna find them attractive in the future, being that that's their main thing that they've built their value off of. As you can see, the list goes on, and usually the hotter the girl is, the more issues she has. So if you think that the most beautiful girls are the most confident just because they are attractive and they have sort of like a persona and a mask that they wear in public that makes them seem that way, you are strongly mistaken, because behind the mask, there's a ton of insecurities and a ton of issues. And you are 100% gonna be able to date any of these gorgeous girls. As long as you're on your shit and you're building your value as a man, you can get any of these girls. They are they're nothing special, no better than anyone else. They've got a ton of insecurities, a ton of issues and problems, just like every other person, and you can date them just like you can date 4s and 5s. The 10s are no different. It's just all in the way that you carry yourself and portray yourself as a man. Here is the next fact that will surprise you. I was at the club leaving the bathroom when I saw a very attractive girl standing at a table all by herself. So I immediately went up to her, introduced myself. We started having some small talk, getting to know each other. We ended up hanging out for that night and having a really fun time. Then she came back with me to my hotel. And when we were there, she said she was so grateful that I approached her the way I did. That all the other guys, they either are too scared to talk to her, or when they approach her, they do it in a weird way, and it's either overconfident and arrogant, or it's just too shy and intimidated. And when I came to her with a very calm, confident approach between my verbal communication and my nonverbal, it was just perfectly dialed in to the point where she could see that I was confident, that I wasn't trying to impress her, that I was just trying to get to genuinely know her as a person, and so few guys do that. So the lesson here is that the 10 out of 10 girls actually get approached way less than the 6 and 7s. I tell you, it's 100% facts. If you don't believe me, you're gonna have to go out and experience it for yourself. But the 10 out of 10s are really appreciative of guys who come and talk to them, because they get talked to much, much less, giving you more of a chance of success actually with the 10 out of 10s than the 6 and 7s. I know it sounds crazy, but it is the truth, because most guys are so intimidated by a gorgeous girl's looks that they won't even go and talk to her. And if they do, they end up stumbling on their words and they're starting to trip up. So if you can just be a guy who goes and has a normal conversation with a 10 out of 10, she's really going to appreciate it. Now that you're actually approaching the hottest 10 out of 10 girls, here is the key to having success with them. So a long time ago, I was casually seeing this girl, and she went on a trip to Spain. She went with her friend. They're both very gorgeous, blonde hair, blue eyes. And she said while in Spain, so many guys were staring at her. When they were walking down in the street, they were getting catcalled. And surprise, surprise, they didn't entertain any of those dudes. They didn't want to have conversations with them. The ones who came up to them and complimented them on their beauty, they just said thank you and kept moving. They really did not care. So the lesson here, and the key to having success with the most gorgeous girls, is going to be treating them like a normal person. See, this is what they deeply crave. Their entire life, they've been pedestalized for their beauty when no one even gets to know them as a person. The one thing that they want more than anything else is for someone to see their insides and validate their personality. So if you can come to a girl who's gorgeous and just start talking to her about herself, trying to genuinely get to know her, her background, her past, what she does, everything about her life, just be very interested, be very open and non-judgmental, and then while being very charming, but to the right things. If you're charming towards her beauty, she's gonna be a little bit put off. But if you're charming towards her thoughtfulness, her kindness, her generosity, her warm heart, these are the things that she's really, really gonna resonate with, and she's absolutely gonna love you for it, because everyone else is focusing on her beauty, which she's so sick and tired of, and you're gonna be the only one focusing on who she is as a person, which is what she wants more than anything else. And now I hope you got a bunch of free value out of this video. If you did and you want to get my free dating blueprint, that's going to be linked down below in the description. It's completely free. It's going to give you everything from the mindset you need to succeed to how to succeed with dates and everything in between. So if you want that, it's linked down below. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.